Welcome to Denver, aka Brewtown, USA, a city that packs over 150 breweries within the metro area and 400 across Colorado. Since the 1850s, when gold rush prospectors brought their thirst to the frontier, Denver's grown from simple taverns to becoming home to the Great American Beer Festival, America's largest ticketed beer celebration. The city's famous Beer Triangle, linking Denver, Boulder, and Fort Collins, boasts one of the highest concentrations of craft breweries per capita globally, showcasing everything from classic IPAs to experimental barrel-aged creations. Welcome to the Itinerant Traveler, and in this video about Denver's craft beer scene, we'll be guiding you through 13 breweries to check out. Be sure to subscribe and check the description for more videos about Denver. Ready to start our journey? Let's begin with a brewery that proves great beer and great sandwiches belong together. Number 13. The Grateful Gnome Sandwich Shop and Brewery. Among local breweries in Denver, the Grateful Gnome stands out by mastering two crafts: authentic New Jersey-style deli sandwiches and innovative beer making. This hidden gem, founded in 2018 by Dan Apple, brings deadhead vibes to the Denver craft beer scene with its laid-back atmosphere and live music nights. The brewery rotates through an impressive selection of craft beers, from crisp pilsners to experimental small batch creations, often named with playful nods to Grateful Dead songs. What makes this spot unique is its house-made bread, baked fresh daily for its legendary sandwiches, perfectly paired with its rotating tap list. The Gnome has quickly become a neighborhood favorite, where locals gather for exceptional food and creative brews. Number 12. Colorado Sake Co. and Tap Room. Among Rhino District breweries, Colorado Sake Co. breaks the mold as the state's first sake brewery. This innovative spot in the heart of Denver breweries with unique themes captures the essence of Japanese tradition and Colorado spirit. Founded in 2018 by William Stewart, they craft small batch sake using Japanese brewing methods, while incorporating local Colorado ingredients. Their standout offerings include the bright, smooth Junmai Ginjo sake and creative seasonal infusions featuring local fruits and herbs. The brewery has turned its tap room into a cultural hub, offering both handcrafted sake and Japanese-inspired cuisine in a vibrant setting. Their innovative approach has earned them recognition from Atlas Obscura and Visit Denver for bringing something completely different to the city's craft beverage scene. From sake to the sky, our next brewery proves that beer and aviation make perfect partners. Number 11. Flightco Brewing. Located in the historic Stapleton International Airport Control Tower, Flightco Brewing stands as one of the top breweries to visit in Denver. Founded in 2019 by aviation enthusiast Eric Serrani, Jason Slingsby, and Morgan O'Sullivan, this brewery brings together the thrill of flight and craft beer. Their Hop Is My Co-Pilot IPA and Flight 014 Double IPA showcase their brewing expertise, while the tower location offers a bird's-eye view of the city. What sets them apart in the beer community in Denver is their commitment to aviation's future, donating 10% of profits to support the industry. With a tab list featuring everything from crisp lagers to experimental saisons and an atmosphere that captures the golden age of aviation, Flightco creates an experience that's truly unique in Denver's beer landscape. Landing back on solid ground, we're heading to a beer garden with deep military roots. Number 10. Lowry Beer Garden. Transforming a former air-based building into a sprawling 9,000 square foot beer haven, Lowry Beer Garden welcomes both two-legged and four-legged visitors alike. As one of the most popular dog-friendly breweries in Denver, the garden's covered pavilion and open-air seating create a perfect spot for year-round gatherings. Beer enthusiasts can sample rotating taps from Colorado's finest breweries, while enjoying house-ground burgers and authentic German bratwurst. The historic Lowry neighborhood setting and relaxed vibe make it a staple among family-friendly breweries in Denver with patios where kids can roam. At the same time, parents enjoy craft brews and community events. The space honors its aviation roots through preserved architectural details, adding a unique touch to the casual beer garden atmosphere. Number 9. Little Machine Beer. Exploring Denver's beer scene leads to unexpected treasures like Little Machine Beer, where the name reflects the intricate process of brewing, likened to little machines working together. This 2015 venture by Brett and Mary Williams and Ben Chennard in Jefferson Park merges scientific precision with creative brewing. Their rotating tap list features 12 to 15 carefully crafted beers, from the signature Colorado Stock Ale to the Robot Pils. Unlike other craft breweries in Denver neighborhoods, Little Machine's industrial modern space embraces its mechanical theme through robot-inspired decor. Regular trivia nights and local business collaborations keep the taproom buzzing, while their experimental brews like alternating current coffee porter showcase their innovation. Number 8. The Post Chicken and Beer. Starting life in a former VFW hall in Lafayette, the Post has become one of the best breweries to visit in Denver by mastering two crafts: award-winning beer and gluten-free fried chicken. Brewmaster Nick Tedeschi crafts balanced, food-friendly beers like their medal-winning Howdy Western Pilsner and Top Rope Mexican Lager. For those seeking gluten-free beer options in Denver breweries, their carefully curated selection pairs perfectly with their famous crispy chicken, cheddar biscuits, and modern takes on comfort food classics. The concept caught Food Network's attention, landing a spot on diners, drive-ins, and dives. Their commitment to exceptional food and hospitality creates an inviting space where both beer enthusiasts and families feel at home. Time to see how one color can create endless possibilities. Number 7. Blackshirt Brewing Co. Tucked in the Rhino Art District, Blackshirt Brewing Co. rebels against convention, starting with their name, a symbol of defiance and individuality. Since 2012, the Gonzalez family has pushed boundaries by focusing exclusively on red ales, crafting distinctive versions like their Colorado Red Ale, Red Porter, and Red Saison. Their connection to music runs deep. Each beer is named after song tracks, while their urban beer garden hosts live performances. This dedication to both brewing and music caught the attention of documentary filmmakers, earning Blackshirt a spot in Crafting a Nation, which showcased its role in shaping Denver's beer identity. Number 6. Wynkoop Brewing Company. As Colorado's original brewpub since 1988, Wynkoop Brewing Company helped spark the state's craft beer revolution from its home in a historic 1899 Lodo building. The brewery still pushes creative boundaries under head brewer Kat Hess, whose World Brewing Academy expertise shines in unconventional creations like their donut beer, a blonde stout infused with local espresso and donuts. Co-founded by former Denver Mayor and Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper, Wynkoop remains a community cornerstone, mixing serious brewing with playful spirit in their energetic pool hall. Even President Obama recognized its significance, making a campaign stop here in 2014. Number 5. New Terrain Brewing Company. Set against the backdrop of Colorado's mountains in Golden, New Terrain lives up to its name by merging outdoor adventure with innovative brewing. Founders Josh and Kaylee Robbins showcase their adventurous spirit through signature beers like Golden Haze Hazy IPA, Suntrip Belgian Witbier, and the seasonal Wanderfest. The brewery's expansive outdoor beer garden provides more than just mountain views. It's a gathering spot where hikers, bikers, and beer lovers share stories over pints. While food trucks serve up rotating cuisine and live music fills the air, their experimental brews push creative boundaries without losing sight of craft beer tradition. Get ready to see what happens when scientists become brewers. Number 4. Cerebral Brewing. Science meets craft beer at Cerebral Brewing, where founders Sean Buchan and Dan McGuire turn their science degrees into brewing innovation. Their backgrounds drove them to create an in-house QA/QC lab, ensuring each batch of signature beers like Rare Trade IPA and Blue Corn Lager meets exacting standards. Since 2015, this scientific approach to brewing has defined their success, leading to an 18,000 square foot expansion in Aurora's Cultural Arts District. The taproom has become a testing ground where laboratory precision meets creative experimentation, proving that scientific methodology and innovative brewing make perfect drinking partners. Number 3. Great Divide Brewing Co. Since 1994, Brian Dunn has built Great Divide into a cornerstone of Denver's beer culture, balancing bold innovation with consistent quality. Their Yeti Imperial Stout, Titan IPA, and Denver Pale Ale have become local icons, showcasing the brewery's knack for distinctive flavors. Beyond brewing, Great Divide champions sustainability through water conservation and spent grain programs, while maintaining deep community ties. Despite industry shifts towards corporate ownership, they've remained fiercely independent, preserving their focus on craft and creativity that's earned recognition from both Westward and Beer Advocate. Our silver medal goes to a brewery that grew from a neighborhood favorite to a city icon. Number 2. Denver Beer Co. When Patrick Crawford and Charlie Berger opened their doors in 2011, they brought more than just beer to the city. They created a neighborhood gathering spot that's grown into a Denver institution. Their Graham Cracker Porter and Princess Yum Yum Raspberry Cola showcase their range, while seasonal releases keep regulars coming back for something new. The brewery's commitment goes beyond the tap list. They've embraced solar power and sustainable practices while supporting local charities. By staying independent and community-focused, Denver Beer Co. proves that growth doesn't mean losing your neighborhood brewery's soul. Finally, we reach number 1, a brewery that changed American beer forever. Number 1. Blue Moon Brewing Company. Born in the unlikely setting of Coors Field in 1995, Keith Villa turned his PhD in brewing from Belgium into a revolution. Starting with Belgian-style wheat beers, he created what would become Blue Moon Belgian White, a refreshing ale crafted with orange peel and coriander that changed how Americans think about craft beer. While now part of Molson Coors, their Denver brewery remains a testing ground for innovation, where small-batch experiments sit alongside their iconic wheat beer. By bridging Belgian tradition with American craft brewing, Blue Moon helped introduce countless beer drinkers to the world of craft brewing. Thanks for exploring Denver's craft beer scene with the Itinerant Traveler. If you enjoyed this journey through the city's top breweries, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more adventures from around the globe. Until next time, safe and happy travels.